30-0. I should say 30-1. He has one loss. He is a 17-year-old senior coached by Larry Marcianda. He'll be opposed by Robert Morales, 32 wins, no losses, and a tie from Milwaukee Tech, a 17-year-old junior. And he beat the defending state champion, Bob Dickman of Stoughton, 10-8 in the quarterfinals. This should be an outstanding match. 112 pounds, Robert Morales, John Bowman.
Bowman is the young man in the solid uniform. He is red on the scoreboard. Morales has the light-colored top with the dark-colored bottoms, and he is green on the scoreboard. Two very fine young men on their feet, Marsh. I think you'll see some of the real finest takedowns of the tournament right here in this match here. Both young men excellent on their feet. I've had an opportunity to watch them through the entire tournament.
1:33 remaining in the first period, 112-pound class. Marshall Shapiro and Dwayne Clevin from the University of Wisconsin Fieldhouse, the 35th annual WIAA State Wrestling Championships. We hope you're enjoying it.
There's your first real good shot of the match by Morales, and he's in on a single leg on John Bowman, but he's not able to finish up. Bowman counters. Morales is back in, and this could be two. Yes, referee Arvo Britton gives a takedown, 2-0 Morales.
Well, Morales had a brother Mike who was a 103-pound champion in 1968, and his brother Mike, Ron, and Mark all won city championships, and Gary was second, so he comes from a wrestling family. They have wrestling mats in their basement. He's wrestled freestyle. He's been wrestling since 6th grade, so he has plenty of experience.
Yes, he does, Marsh. John Bowman was able to escape, although I don't think Morales tried that hard to control him, and they're back on their feet again, where both seem to be quite at home.
John Bowman in the dark tights. Champion of the Oshkosh North Sectional. Decision Richard Erickson of Cumberland in the quarterfinals, and Ted Scarta of Coleman in the semis to get into tonight's championship match. He was a tournament finisher last year. He won his first match, then lost in overtime. Both young men, good experience.
Marsh, there's a move that this young man Morales has that he's used effectively throughout the tournament, but it looks like no, he's going to shift back. He's back in, it's called a duck under. He simply goes under his opponent's left arm and finishes up on a leg. He just did it again, and this time he scored. He has the takedown, and now he's ahead 4-1. He does that very well. He did that twice to Bob Dickman, the defending state champion in the match that they had yesterday.
All right, time has just run out in the first period with Morales leading at 4-1. Bowman's number 1 point, or his 1 point, came when Morales let him out. Morales will be in the down position for the start of the second period. This telecast is authorized under the rights granted by the WIAA, and any descriptions, accounts, or reproductions of this program are prohibited without the express written consent of the WIAA and the Wisconsin TV network. And as you saw right there, Bowman has come out again, and Morales is out, and it's 5-1. Now he gets the escape, and very well could have the takedown again. No points awarded yet.
He's in awfully good position, though, Marsh. He has him pointed towards the large portion of the mat, and my guess would be Orvo Britton just gave the 2, and it's 7-1 in favor of Bob Morales from Boys Tech.
Well, I'm sure he would have done well last year, Dwayne. He defaulted in the sectional when he hurt his knee, but there's no doubt that so far he has controlled the match, and he's a very experienced young man, and he looks like he's very determined tonight to beat John Bowman for the championship. Although we can't take anything away from this young man who has had an outstanding season. There's a warning.
That was a caution, Marsh. The young man from Fond du Lac moved in the referee's position, and if he does that again, it'll cost him a point. Now Bob Morales has released John Bowman. The score is 7-2, and they're back on their feet. Apparently Morales would just as soon be on his feet. He feels as comfortable there as anywhere, and he has made no effort at all to ride Bowman as far as either of the first 2 rounds are concerned.
John Bowman giving a good account of himself. This is only his 3rd year of wrestling, but he's won the Fox River Valley Conference 3 times. He's an A student, plays football and cross country.
If you play football at a school the size of Fond du Lac and you're a 112-pound wrestler, you're a pretty tough young man, I would say, Marsh, wouldn't you?
I would say so.
7-2, Morales. 41 seconds left in the second period.
They've had some good wrestlers at Fond du Lac. You've got one on your Wisconsin team, Nick Bell.
Nick Bell, and I'm certain that he and John Bowman have spent a considerable amount of time working together, because Nick Bell is a 112-pounder and was a state champion, just like John Bowman hopes to be, but he's got a ways to come back. Marsh, he's down 7-2.
25 seconds remaining in the second period. 112-pound class. Robert Morales of Milwaukee Tech, John Bowman of Fond du Lac. Morales is only a junior, so we may look at him again next year.
I hadn't seen him use that. Now that he faked his shot to the leg and then dragged across, or used an arm pull, just simply pulled John Bowman by and scored another takedown. Bob Morales.
End of the second period, and Morales in control with a lead of 9-2. Coke adds life to team effort, school spirit, being the best. Coke adds life to winning. Third period. Morales gets the trip. Good takedown. Actually, he was in control. He just prevented Bowman from making the escape. Now he lets him go.
Once again, Marsh, Bob Morales, as you mentioned, did release. He seems as though he wants to be a state champion on his feet, and he feels that's the easiest state champion, and he feels that doing it on his feet is the easiest way for him to get there. He has 4 takedowns already in the match, and he's in on the leg again. Off the mat, says referee Orville Britton, and the two young men return to the middle.
Well, we've got a second, Coach. Let's bring everybody up to date on the team scoring. DC Everest leads it with 81, River Valley 75, Oconomowoc 51.5, Franklin 41, Stoughton 38. River Valley still has 3 wrestlers to appear here tonight in the finals. DC Everest has no one, so River Valley still has a chance to win the team title.
We have 1 minute left, Marsh, and it's 9-3 in favor of Bob Morales from Milwaukee Tech. At this point in time, I would be very surprised if John Bowman from Fond du Lac can catch him, because they're on their feet, and that's where Bob Morales is by far the most at home.
Well, he's got a leg again, and he seems to be the stronger of the two young men. He's been able to pull that leg and almost got around behind before they went off the mat. 44 seconds remaining in the third and final period. Morales beat Ken Trapino of DC Everest 5-2 this afternoon in the semifinals to earn his berth tonight in the championship match.
That was a brothers match too. Bob Trapino, Ken's brother, is a 2-time state champion who's one of the seniors on our University of Wisconsin team. So we had a couple of brother state champions on the sidelines coaching their brothers who are state champion hopefuls. And right now it looks as though Bob Morales is in the driver's seat here at 112. 6 seconds left in the match, March. 9-3, Robert Morales.
All right, that's it. Robert Morales wins the 112-pound class by a score of 9-3. All right, now let's go to the awards presentations in the 105-pound class. 5th place, Mike Mann of Merrill. In 5th place, Ken Trapino of DC Everest. The 4th place winner, 10th, Scarda of Coleman. In 3rd place, Bob Dickman of Stoughton. In 2nd, John Bowman of Fond du Lac. And the winner this year, Robert Morales of Milwaukee Tech. We'll be back with more wrestling highlights after these messages on your WIAA network station.